Hello Internet, in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at one of my favourite games of all time, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the N64. I'm going to be giving you a brief history lesson on the game. In fact, I'm going to try and do it in under 2 minutes. Can I do it? Well, let's get the stopwatches out and see. Link has a dream about a girl on a horse who flees from a castle being chased by a green man named Ganondorf. He's then awoken by a fairy named Navi who tells him he has to go on a quest to go see the Great Deku Tree, but first he has to get a sword and a shield because this guy says so and this guy is a dick. He then sees the Deku Tree who tells him that he's cursed and Link must go inside him and break the curse. After doing so he is given the first spiritual stone and unfortunately the Deku Tree dies. Link then has to go on an adventure at Hyrule Castle and speak to Princess Zelda who tells him that Ganondorf is evil. After doing so, Link heads up to a mountain and speaks to a load of rock people with eyes and he makes one of them really happy. After doing so, he goes into a cavern full of fire and after completing that he gets the second spiritual stone and heads over to a water kingdom. Link is then sucked into a big fish and after rescuing the princess given the third spiritual stone. Upon return to Hyrule, Princess Zelda flees from the castle but manages to give Link the Ocarina of Time. Link then places the 3 spiritual stones at the altar inside the Temple of Time and gains access to the Master Sword, which upon pulling it from the stone sends him 7 years into the future. Link then awakens to find himself grown up and obviously being stripped off of all his clothes and replaced with new ones, which to be fair is kinda creepy. Ganondorf has stolen part of the Triforce and taken over Hyrule. Link then has to go to some temples, which is basically just like what he did as a kid, and gather medallions. He discovers after each one that they belong to a sage, which is really just someone he used to know as a child. After doing all that, Zelda reveals herself to Link as being Sheik, and then Ganondorf kidnaps her. Link has to rescue Zelda and defeat Ganondorf, and the sages seal Ganondorf away and the world goes all happy again. Link returns the Master Sword and Ocarina of Time and Link and Zelda go back in time to when they were children, ending the game and story, and by doing so causing controversy amongst fans about multiple universes and split timelines. So that is Ocarina of Time in a nutshell. I hope you've enjoyed this brief history lesson. I hope you've learned something too, but make sure you go check out this game in full because it is absolutely one of my favourite games of all time and you must play it. So that brings me to the end of the video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our other videos. Like when we take a look at Mario Maker, which you can do so, the link on the top. I want to check out my gameplay channel where I'm currently playing Ocarina of Time in full. This is one of my favourite games of all time and I hope you come join me for this epic journey. And I will see you guys very soon in the next DLC gaming video.